Welcome everybody to the New Low podcast where we welcome everybody to the New Low pod where every episode is a new low. Forget the intro. I haven't done this in fucking I can't say fucking, dude. We're taking a new direction.
Just
No cuss words. New direction, no cuss words, bro. New Low podcast. We have
Holy Spirit.
we have the Holy Spirit. We have 3 topics and we'll get to them. The first one we're going to talk about right now is Bangsar. After that we have 2 more topics. I think we'll get to the thing first. But today I'm joined by my co-hosts, Monkey Boy
What's up?
and Ayub Jama.
That's me.
And my
That's me.
name. And he said that's me. And my name is Dashan.
That's me.
I don't like pronouncing my own name, bro. So
That's
Why?
crazy, man.
shit. We haven't done this in so long, dude. I think shit is fine. Because shit is a cuss word by the same time. But we're starting with Bangsar. Ganesh, you have the Bangsar?
Bangsar.
You have the
So,
Bangsar shit,
like,
bro.
around March 13th. Yeah, you know where's Bangsar, right?
Nah. I've heard of it.
Nah,
I'm
it's
pretty sure
in-
it's somewhere in Malaysia.
Yeah, this. So that's all you got to know. This place in Bangsar. Used to hang out there. So it was March 13th or 1 in the morning. Huge gang fight. In 2 gangs. This was like basically a war broke out lah. A mini war.
All right.
The helmets beating on each other became a mess lah. It was a bloody pool out there. Literal blood all over. A dude died because someone took a small knife and scratched it at the back in the kidney area. So blood started pouring out. Eventually died due to blood loss. And the funny part was the person who was recording the whole thing stood beside a police inspector. He was off duty, it seems. He was like, "Hey, you're an inspector, right? Go stop the fight." I was like, "I don't know what the fuck is going on." Oh, sorry. All right, no cussing. All right. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. What the shit is this?" Then, end of the day, the police came, and then he was not caught, but he was for investigation. And one dude died. All of them had criminal background.
Nice.
Yeah, it became like a whole racial thing because there's this stereotype in Malaysia where Indians are gangsters and they like to drink, get drunk, and fight.
Yeah.
It basically boosted that stereotype even further.
I mean, to be fair, me and Ganesh both drink and are involved in gangster, but we are both
Yeah,
involved in separate gangs, but at the same time, not all Indians are. Just some of them.
Facts.
From Gang
Just you
69,
two, pretty much.
Dashan is from Gang 420. Okay.
So one guy died. There's a lot of documentation about this.
Quite a few.
Because if there is, I'll try to find some footage and
Yeah, there's a lot. I'll send you some.
yeah, I'll try to edit it in.
But why did it start in the first place?
That's still under investigation. Well, it seems it was like a misunderstanding of sorts. This dude came in, they just have a drink, and then they was like, "Oh, you're from this gang, huh?
Yeah. And to be fair, sometimes you just want to beat a guy up. You know?
Exactly.
Sometimes you just feel like it.
Man, but honestly, I understand why the police dude didn't like try to break it up, because it's like one dude versus like a bunch of other dudes.
Yeah.
So I
it was
understand why he didn't really.
25 dudes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
what's
so I
one
understand why
police
he
gonna
didn't
do? What's one police gonna do in a giant riot, you know? Like, if you think about it that way,
Facts.
realistically, there's nothing he could do. Like, he was off duty, so he probably didn't even have, like, a weapon or a gun.
The thing is, inspectors, right? Any rank starting from inspector or higher, they can have their guns 24/7.
And, yeah, they
Like,
could have... I mean, I
well-
assume everybody, like... I mean, someone probably called the cops before...
They did.
Yeah, while it broke
Seems
out.
they took their sweet time lah. I don't know. Just hearing rumors lah at this point. Like the police knew about it but didn't take any action. But I don't know, man.
I remember watching this one documentary about like because there's not much documentary about Malaysian like Indian gangsters and or like just Malaysian any of
They
the
are, but they're very like
there's not
you
much
say
of
all
it.
mostly taken in Tamil, not
Oh, in Tamil.
English.
Because I found one
Yeah.
like in English one. Because
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know where to look for them and stuff. But I found like one English one, and they all have like this like Kaiga spirit. Kaiga is like
Kaiga meaning like
hand.
a brotherly spirit.
Kaiga literally translates to like hand. So it is like my right hand man kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like
But it's more like
yeah,
friendship.
basically. Yeah.
It's more like friendship. So when you say Kaiga means like it's like your it's like a clique. Your clique that you would like but it's
Yeah,
more
click
yeah, it's a clique thing.
closer than that.
Close, yeah, it's
It's a
close,
click thing,
really
yeah.
close friends that you would get into fights for
Like,
if it comes to it. But people just use it as
It's
like
like basically like it's like you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. Like if you decide to choose that life, like you shouldn't expect anything less than like, getting killed or going to jail or whatever.
And to be fair, I'm gonna start conspiratorial a bit. Yeah, conspiracy. Conspiratorial is a different thing
Yeah.
anyway.
Let's go for conspiracy theorist time.
Okay, I'm gonna get a bit conspiracy here. It's
Right. Sure.
really not their fault. It's like okay, it is their fault, but at the same time you have to look at the cause of it, which is poverty, and also the way the government treats equity is not like fair to the minority that in the Indian minority basically. But that being said, I don't think handouts is the solution, but at the same time I think there is a solution that needs to be worked on for the issue. I don't want to make it like a whole minority thing because it's not, because it's just like a specific communities here and there. And I don't know, there is a way to deal with the issue, but they don't want to even acknowledge it, I think. You know? I'm blaming the government. I'm
Yeah.
trying to blame the government, basically.
Okay, the thing is, the government did do something. We gave us us as the minority, like a lot of chances in the sense of workforce, the scholarships, and all that shit. But then you see, for me, I went to the school, secondary school, basically like if you're from the first class, that's the only class where you actually study lah. The second, third, all is like basically gangster background lah.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm a first class, even though I'm gangster background. Okay lah, gang. Okay, fine. That's a joke. But yeah, I've
Nice.
met these people. I met these people with my own eyes. I've talked to them. Even there's one instance I almost fought with them, almost lah. But by the time my discipline sir came in and saved the day. So it's one parents lah. They should monitor more. The thing is, most of them,
Working.
as Darshan mentioned, working. Yeah, it's not working. Then, I hate to say this,
Drunk.
and I don't agree with this, but movie influence.
Oh.
Bro, that's what I was thinking.
Movie
Like,
influence?
I
You
think it's
you seen Bollywood, right? You seen any Bollywood movies?
I back in my heyday, yeah, I think
Uh-huh.
so. Not recently.
Recently, like, I mean, haven't seen like an Indian fight scene,
Yeah, I'm
flying
pretty sure I've seen
cars
like
and all
memes and
that
stuff.
shit, and the
Yeah.
memes, right? So like,
Yeah.
imagine that, but you're watching it since young.
In a way, it glorifies violence and it glorifies conflict a bit. I mean, it
Then-
very much glorifies violence as a resolution of conflict in a lot of Tamil movies.
But then I also grew up watching Tamil movies. I bet Darshan, you also
Yeah,
grew up watching Tamil movies.
Yeah.
How come we are not influenced by the movies?
because we're not. I mean, we are poor, but we're not as.
I mean, we know what's going on. Okay, that's fake. This is real. That is real. It's like a contrast.
Oh, my other point was influence, and basically, we have like an echo chamber where everybody is like in something. You can kind of get into that because I grew up mostly. Well, I wouldn't say alone, but a little bit isolated. I want to say. So it's less of an echo chamber kind of thing. But one more thing is like drinking, because I know a lot of like parents, they work hard, they work really hard, and then they want to decompress, they get into drinking. I'm talking specifically about the male parent. So a lot of like fathers, they work hard and then they drink, and that's how they pass the time. And when they drink, a lot of them they lose their self in a way, and I think that's what can lead to a lot of violence. Because in my high school, there was one. Well, no, it's secondary. Wait, what's the first one before high school?
Primary.
Primary, elementary.
I'm smart.
Yeah.
Okay, I know school. So in primary school, there was this
You've been through it.
one kid in my school who died because he got beat up by his drunk dad. And it is
Yikes.
drunkenness is a real issue that happens in the community, like disproportionately, I want to say. But yeah, and also it's
It's
a
like
layered
okay,
issue. It's a
another
layered
thing.
issue.
It's a layered issue. Bro. Like, okay, are you what most high schoolers go through in America?
Honestly, I
In your
couldn't tell
opinion?
you because like I went to high school in Malaysia. I really don't know. Like I haven't
Okay, so you went
really
through high school in
experienced
Malaysia, right? What do you think in Malaysia, then? In your opinion?
He's international school, bro. Fucking, he doesn't get the
it. Oh,
same.
that is true.
He doesn't get the same respect, dog. What
Like,
the
that's the
fuck?
thing, but you know,
Honestly, bro, I don't know. It was just I feel like in high school I got away with being like weird and retarded, kind of. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Like, I'm not trying to.
But you
Oh.
can say the R word. No, no.
because they get cancelled. Are
Can you
cancelled
say-
2021? No.
I feel like you can say retarded, but it's just some people are
Maybe
not
it's
okay with it.
just self-inflicted
You know what?
thing, right?
Yeah, you were crazy. You were a little
Oh, I
crazy
mean-
back then.
I wasn't
Crazy
crazy.
and
I was
stupid.
just very awkward. I was very weird. You know,
You were.
to the
You
point
said
people
awkward.
didn't want to.
use the word retarded.
Very awkward. Yeah. Like I couldn't even.
Second.
I was at the point where I couldn't even look at people and I couldn't make eye contact with people.
Autism.
I've been there.
No.
Even I had that shit, man. Right until foundation, I had that shit.
Yeah.
Even now, sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like looking into people's eye because it's kind of like it's a respect thing, you know. It's like looking at the fucking
Yeah.
snake in the eye. I can't. You gotta have. Well, now I'm a salesman, so I have to look at people in the
I
eye.
do that.
I have to do a bit of a power play. Yeah, but eye contact is a powerful thing, and sometimes you're not like you can't. It's a it's a power thing sometimes.
But what I was saying was like,
Mhm.
high school in Malaysia allowed me. Allowed me to like be a kid for too long. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I really never
I-
matured in high school in Malaysia.
Like in international
But
school.
like, but here, I'm pretty sure like, there's like a bunch of like 15, 16-year-olds mature as fuck, like matures, like they're like me right now, you know.
Mhm.
So like, yeah, that's what I think the difference is.
It's like a maturity kind of thing, huh?
Yeah,
Right? That's a fair point too.
But I think Malaysian school has a lot of like diversity there, because you got like Tamil school, you got the Chinese school, you got the Malay school, you got the sekolah
That's
sekolah
only
tafis, agama school.
for the primary school. No, like the vernacular schools. But once you come like secondary, it's basically everything in one.
Yeah,
My school is like very special. It's the only kind of school where it's more Tamil oriented
it's really,
because it's the area like that. Because Brickfields, being a little India,
yeah.
it's a very special school.
There's this one school in like KL. I think it's a Pure Life Society school, and that's an interesting school,
Oh.
dude. I mean, I've been
Yeah,
there for
that's
like
very
charity work, but I've like
Mhm.
it's a weird place. I gotta freaking explore there a bit more because I don't know what's going on there. They got like this room for like universal fucking something, and it's like a room with like all the
Mhm.
religion where you can like pray for any religion. And I don't know, it's with peace and love to the Pure Life Society, it's a bit culty. I love you guys though, right? I don't want to send the wrong message.
Every religion is
He's
like
lying.
these days, isn't it?
It's just
he's lying.
I wish we
He
knew
does
more.
not like you guys. He's lying. He was talking shit about you guys before this.
Yeah,
So that's 2021.
one thing I want to talk about is about like the Indian community is that how we got fucked over, like in the beginning. So basically, once I don't know how long ago, because this was in the documentary I watched, but basically a lot of Indian workers, because they became citizens of Malaysia, they have more rights, and then they were being displaced by other foreign workers, like people from Indonesia and Bangladesh and all that. And once those like foreign worker like influxed in, those like Indian workers working in that entry level jobs like in the palm plantations and all that, not palm, rubber and other like plantations, and they got displaced basically, and they all like lost their job to not lower income, lower what's the term? What's the term?
Low income category.
What do you mean?
No, it's a
Category,
term.
is it?
Cheap labor, not cheap labor.
Exploited labor.
Like being underpaid, you mean, or what? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, like cheap labor, I think is the term. Cheap labor, something along those lines. But we still have that issue where people are using illegal workforce just because it's cheaper. I think it sucks. I think that really hurts the economy a lot. But what do I know, man? But yeah, yeah.
So I was about to say, isn't it good for the company, for example, if they wanted to build a building,
Yeah, it's good
and
for
instead
the.
of paying somebody $50 an hour, they pay him $20 an hour?
All right, so I'm not gonna. I don't want. I'm not racist, but I'm gonna say something a little bit racist. Because a lot.
So being racist, man.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna be
I don't know,
racist.
man.
I think you're very racist.
Fuck! I can't be racist. I want to say it, but I can't. But basically, a lot of
Cancel that shit 2021.
It's so hard to be racist, bro. God. I can't be racist. Chinese, rich a bit. The rich upper echelon of Chinese, like the. I'm talking about the
economically
dato. I'm talking about the datoks, right? And dude, the datoks.
The dead
A lot of them do have their secondary income thing, and a lot of them. I can't say any. I can't bring up my tickets because it will expose people. But basically, what's involved is money laundering. I know not Jakim, who the fucking LDH something, the Lembaga Hasil, gonna investigate me now. But a lot of them are involved in like money laundering schemes, in smuggling. A lot of these datoks, they're involved in money laundering, smuggling, a lot of smuggling, like worker smuggling, buying and trading workers that are cheap labor, and a lot of them are freaking Chinese. That's all the racism. It's not really racist. It's more towards the rich upper echelon of like the Chinese community. Fuck, I feel bad for doing that. But hey, I have to tell the truth, man. God damn it, I hate being racist.
man.
I hate being racist.
Let's drop that, man.
Not gonna lie, that sounded hella racist to me.
It's racist.
Let's cancel that shit 2021.
For real, bro.
But basically, the foreign workers replaced the local workers, and based on what the documentary I watched, they got displaced. They got thrown out of their job, so they became more poor. Like the Indian community that got displaced, they just became like even more poor. But I think that's just that's a lot of people, I think. But at the same time, a lot of other Indians are also well off. So it's neither here nor there. But they still have that.
Then
In Bangsar, they still.
I think so that mindset, like people have the discrimination sense. If you open like one day on Twitter and then, especially during festive seasons,
Up on Monday on Twitter, I'm gonna get cancelled for fucking talking about Chinese datoks, bro. I'm gonna get cancelled for like telling them money
I'll start
laundering.
the hashtag, dude.
He said they're money laundering. He said they're fucking.
Sure.
You know what? Let's start.
I'm
right
not trying
now.
to like.
Are you enjoying?
But I love them. I love the datoks. I
Yeah.
love the Chinese datoks. I love
That's a
the.
lie,
I
bro.
love the illegal immigrants. I have friends, not friends. I know a few like people who came here illegally,
Yeah, I open up.
and it's scary
Oh,
too
not
because they
gonna lie.
Yeah, I
gotta.
open up.
They come by boat. A lot of them come by boat, and they have to like swim. Like they won't because they can't stop the boat. Like well, they can. They can stop the boat. But I remember this one other guy I talked to. He can't come straight to the shore. He had to stop like a bit distanced, and he had to swim like a long distance because there was like the cop boats, police boats. They have a lot of police boats here, and because the police boats were like searching with the spotlight and shit, this guy had to like stop and then swim. Some of his people that came with him got caught, but he got away. And they all go through journeys, man. They all go through fucking pains. And it kind of fucking
For
puts you
real.
in a perspective. Sometimes you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
All just to live a better life, you know?
yeah, to live a better life.
Ain't that
'Cause,
crazy?
yeah, but then sometimes they end up in a worse place. But what happened in Bangsar, I think, it's crazy. Ganesh, tell me more about Bangsar, bro. Is that what else?
Bangsa is it's just basically a party central.
I saw
I
the news
usually go
that
there
said
every.
I saw the news that said something like it's not a party central. Let me check. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a bloody. Yeah, but no, like I go there every weekend to get groceries lah. So that's
Oh
about
shit.
it.
I'm lagging like crazy, bro.
Shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean Bangsa always been like a, how to say, like a dirty town with like a
Black money kind
clean.
of thing.
No, not let's say it's like a lot of things happen there lah. But it's just like you won't see it every day, but it's there.
The underground
It's
stuff.
marketed. Not really underground. Like the rich people, most rich people are from there. So
And what are their ethnicity? Are they Chinese?
mix lah.
Mixed. I see you're playing it safe.
Yeah. No, but yeah, reality is fixed. I've seen.
Okay,
Everyone
I
there.
just want to clarify before I get canceled. I love the Chinese people. I know that a lot of Chinese people are not rich. I know a lot of them are not rich, but 99.9%.
I'm gonna do it. Ayub, back me up. I'm
You
gonna
know,
do it. Hashtag
honestly,
cancel
this is not what he
culture.
was saying 30 minutes ago. He was talking so much crap. It's crazy. Please,
I love
please.
him. I love him. Some of my favorite people are Chinese. Fucking Bruce Lee.
Bro,
uh,
do it.
and Jackie Chan. He's Chinese.
Scene.
Yo,
Jackie Chan.
yo, isn't The Rock half Chinese, bro?
Bro, this is Hawaiian, dude.
Where'd you get that intel, dude?
Hey, don't ask me. Don't shoot the messenger, bro.
That's the new.
Like in the topic of The Rock, what was the most outrageous rumors you ever heard about him?
The Rock.
I don't know, bro. The Rock is clean.
The Rock is clean, yeah.
No controversy, bro.
Outrageous
I heard
rumor
one
about
that
The Rock. I don't know much about The Rock.
someone told me that he was a cannibal.
Cannibal.
He ate human meat to maintain his physique.
Human meat is not that nutrition. No.
I don't know, man.
You're better off eating like a pangolin. Like a whole one. But yeah,
That was a pangolin.
Oh, you don't know what a pangolin is? We'll do pangolin spotlight next week, folks. All right. You don't research pangolins yet. I'll do a whole presentation. But Ganesh, what do you think about? What's your opinion on the Bangsar situation? I don't think you expressed your thoughts on it. You just state the facts so far. So you can say it.
Thoughts on it?
You can be racist. This is a racially charged podcast. We don't have Jinran on. If you had Jinran on, we can be extra racist today, bro. Damn it.
Nice.
I'm just going like it's natural selection, bro.
Oh,
That's all I can say.
Yeah, to be fair, it is stupid to work like act in violence and try to fight. Right? It's a stupid thing to do. It's a stupid thing to do. Right?
You every 2021, you can literally have a war on Twitter and settle it the next day. You don't need to come out of your house.
Oh,
you think it was a fight before? Or you think it's a fight during?
It got something to build up to, lah, and this is where it resulted. I'm pretty sure there's some story behind it. This fella was not happy with this guy, and this guy is not happy with that guy, and then stole it like a volcano. Yeah, not much to say about it, lah.
Are you afraid to talk about it? Because you get canceled?
No, not afraid. Because stupid, lah. That's all I can say. It's dumb, stupid.
You're pissed by it. It's outrageous.
I'm pissed. Now it's like saying, oh no, the drinking is not the problem. You see, when I talk about drinking, right, I mean, have some self-control lah. That's all I can say. If you don't have self-control, then might as well you don't do anything.
Facts.
Anything. Like getting addicted to chocolate, junk food, drugs. Don't do drugs lah. Don't do drugs lah. I can say. But even then, like
No.
medication,
Do drugs
like
safely.
Panadol, you consume medication. Medications are drugs. Some people like overdose on those things. So yeah, don't get addicted. That's all I can say. And learn to make the life decisions. That's all I can say. Have self-control. Self-control is the key.
Yeah.
You could have thought to yourself, okay, let's talk about it. Let's not fight about it. Person lah, whoever who killed that guy.
And if you want to
But-
fight about it, let's fight in a professional setting like Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Does he have a fight?
or-
Yeah.
Jake Paul is the other guy, yeah. Or who was the guy?
Ben Askren.
Yeah, Jake Paul has a fight soon. Which is kind of cool. I kind of like that is expanding his avenue. I don't think, I mean, like a lot of people like to slam him, but I think it's fine. It's like it's nice that he has a hobby. And it's kind of
Facts.
yeah.
I like the whole YouTubers fighting out like in a professional setting. That trope is kind of nice rather than just beefing like, hey, okay, I'm going to mess you up. No, I'm going to mess you up. No, let's mess up in a professional way.
Yeah,
Come to
challenge
the ring.
is more of like a challenge in sports. Yeah. But yeah, your thoughts is that it's outrageous. Do you think it gives like a bad image?
No.
It's already bad enough.
Because sometimes I feel like sometimes when the Duttoks look at me, they're like, damn, they distance a bit. I'm not sure if that's because they listen to the podcast and they're like, this guy doesn't like
So,
us.
no.
Listen, I
Bro.
like you guys. I like the Duttoks. You guys are pretty
Sponsor.
rich. I don't have anything against you guys being rich, alright? It's fine. It's fine. I love money laundering. Najib was into money laundering. I think it's great. I think money laundering is a great thing. We should bring in more illegal workers. I think it's good. It's cheap. It's efficient. You know, it's efficient. Do it. Some of these people are gonna die anyway. Like in the natural fucking country, might as well bring them in here. At least they have a good shot at life. At least they can have 7 kids and struggle a little bit,
Bro.
but they'll enjoy their life mostly. You know.
Don't think so. They will. That's
So
okay.
yeah, in conclusion, I love the Datoks, Chinese ones specifically. I think the others they don't really care. Yeah. So if we drop in Bangsar, we're gonna go to another topic. I like this
Yeah.
Bangsar thing though. Yeah, to be fair, we do have like a bit of a negative reputation for like Indian, like, but it's not I wouldn't say it's as what would you say, like as prominent, I want to say. Like it's not that prominent.
Like it is prominent, but it's another thing. Like, then they tend to compare with the BLM movement. I don't know what is that a racist way or it's like a genuine thing that they are comparing with, but I don't know lah. That's why I rather not have opinions on this. No comments, basically.
I think it's a good idea to also like detach race from the whole thing. It's just people,
I agree.
gangsters fighting gangsters.
Individualistic kind of thing.
You think that'd be fair if we just say like, oh, this is a gangster fight, just remove the whole racial aspect? These are just, you know,
Exactly. That's the whole point we are trying to make. It's like
yeah, that would be
not
nice.
like okay, all Indians drink. It's basically the all men are trash kind of trope lah.
They are, but yeah,
They I mean yeah, but you know
yeah.
I have trash. I collect trash, so it's okay.
We
Just
are.
saying,
I mean, it's called the New Low Podcast. We present, but
trash
basically,
topics.
yeah, we are the
For
pinnacle.
real.
Really.
Yeah, I got a sales job. Are you or something?
Now I was about to say it doesn't get any better than us, but yeah.
It doesn't get any lower than
Yeah.
this. I got a sales
That-
job recently, and I've been talking to some folks, man. I've been talking to some police. I've been talking to some teachers, and damn. It's like you get a perspective from like all these people and how these people think sometimes because you have like a conversation with them, and it's interesting, man. Because usually you don't. Usually you assume that most people are like you. Most people think like you. I think that's like a natural assumption that people make, that everybody is like them. But then when you actually like talk to other
Is it?
people, you realize that they're very much different. You right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's that's what's up, dude. Me and Ganesh are in a gangsterism, and we both
Right.
do get.
420.
I'm in NLP. We're both in NLP actually. We're both members in NLP, and we both
Oh, yeah.
do drink. We get really drunk. We inject alcohol into our bloodstream. We get really drunk, and we beat people up. I wonder if
You're living
fucking,
life.
I wonder if the police gonna fucking get us for agreeing to these crimes. I do have contacts with people who launder money. A lot of them are Chinese datoks. So, you guys, if LD
I have
fucking
contact with actual laundry people.
SPR laundry people, and they clean out the blood from the
Actual
laundry.
Nice.
What's the Lumbaga that fucking takes care of these shit? All of them, as a bunch of them take care of it.
Show them the.
Basically, that's what's up in Bangsar, dude. Gangsters fighting. If you guys want to watch a gangster fight up close, just go to Bangsar. Maybe you can hopefully catch one in the action,
Making.
in the making. All right, so the next topic. You guys ready for the next topic? Can I get a hell yeah? No?
Hell yeah.
Mm,
I had to give you hell yeah, dude.
You have to. Yeah, it's legal obligation.
Got to.
If not, I'll beat you
It's a
guys
must.
up. I'll beat your families up, bro. I don't give a shit.
gangster.
That's how the gangsterism works. All
For
right.
real.
So a tiger recently got shot and killed in cold blood. Not, I don't know. I said cold blood. That sounds like it's from Spider-Man. It's from the freaking Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie. But that's neither here nor there. So a tiger named Awang Rasao. Man, who names the tigers?
For real.
So,
Why?
so Awang Rasao, the male Malayan tiger caught in Terengganu, had been shot by poachers. It had 8 bullet wounds that left him paralyzed in his hind legs. His condition would have left him unable to hunt and pursue natural prey, being left with little choice but to prey on livestock to survive. And Perilitan tried to rescue him, but he died of his injuries on the 5th of March. So he was shot, but so I guess he survived. Yeah, he was survived for a bit without his hind legs. And then he died.
But they had to put it down because
Yo, they lit that dude up like it was nothing, bro. What is it? What did he say? 8 shots or something?
Yeah,
yeah.
he
What
did
the
shit with him up. 8 fucking bullets, dude.
Dude got lit the fuck up.
Yeah, they light that
Smoked up,
fucking
yeah.
Awang Rasao up, bruh. And they have
For real.
200 million tigers left in the wild. Awang Rasao's tragic death brings a small number of million tigers down yet a notch. If we do not step up efforts to curb poaching and protect our forests, we will lose the battle we have been fighting hard for. So yeah.
Yes.
Man, that shit.
That's all we can do at this point. Just talk about it. Raise
Yes.
awareness.
That's also another thing. But Ganesh, yeah, go on. I think you bring out the solutions first, right?
They bring out the solutions first. Like mostly the government should do something and the NGOs should do something. We the people, what is the least we can do? We stop consuming protected animal products. Litter and all this. Stop demanding for a lot of things. Be happy with what you have.
All right.
You keep on demanding, the more forests you need to.
And donating to
Any buildings you build,
like,
and actually you occupy those buildings, because until today I've seen buildings that were built 5 years, 10 years ago still empty. It's like maybe a fraction of it only filled up. It's like so unnecessary. You need control. Again, self-control. Everything comes again to self-control. Okay, do we really need this land? Do I really need that money? I get through that commission?
Well, I kind of
No.
lost you with the building thing.
Yeah, I mean, like you need deforestation, right?
Mm.
Just talking as a whole thing,
Or
like how
you mean development?
Malaysian wildlife
Yeah.
in development, like the tiger. Why they shot that tiger in the first place? Most probably it's poachers, lah. Poachers? They say poachers. Was
Yeah.
it the
Yeah.
locals?
It was
Shot
poachers.
poachers. So yeah. So why do they poach the tigers though? They need the animal parts, right?
Money, black market, I think.
Money, the black market. They'll sell off the parts to the black market, and then those parts will be used as skin, teeth, meat. If people stop demanding these parts, then it wouldn't have a value in the future. And if it's no value, then they won't hunt.
Yes.
Simple thing.
And one
But
thing, the solutions that people like regular folks like us, what we can do is the main thing is like spread awareness, spread the word, and then the next best thing we can do is donating to like the NGOs, not the GOs though. I don't think you can. If you want to donate to the GOs, that's on you, dog. But the
the
NGOs,
NGOs should work together.
yeah, they
what I'm
do
thinking.
sometimes. But yeah, the NGOs you can donate to. That's the best thing you can do. But what's your thoughts?
Man, I really, honestly, I don't really pay attention to, like, it's wildlife stuff. But I really don't know I don't, like, I feel like at times like this, like, no matter how much you retweet or something, it doesn't really matter, Nothing's gonna change, bro.
True. Like
Yeah, man.
always sending the awareness, but what happens next?
The main
Happens
appeal for awareness is that so that people will support through donations for the movement. That's the main appeal for awareness, which is because I work for sales and I work for UNICEF right now, so that's what I do. I try to fucking get people to sign up, and we have the thing where the more people you approach, the more likely someone is to sign up for your shit, which which gets me paid. Which I don't know how I feel about my job, which kind of fucked. But at the same time,
Honestly,
yeah.
you should have got like a more like stable job,
Starbucks,
whether it's a
McDonald's,
restaurant or
yeah,
a gas station or whatever, some random job,
Hilaiton, restaurant Hilaiton. I could have worked that, but they don't. I don't think they take. Again, I'm not trying to be racist, but the restaurant I don't think takes Indians because they had incident with. Yeah, I mean it is true, man. They don't because they had an incident with like an Indian worker or something, and they're like now they only take. I don't know what they only take, but they don't take my kind. Allegedly, you have to add allegedly. So I didn't. I mean, if I go apply that, maybe I can get it. Cause yeah.
So one dude ruined it all for everybody. Like ruined it for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fucked.
That's racist.
I mean, I am Indian, but I feel like
you judge
they would let me in because I'm kind of like gamer first. I kind of look like the gamer race. I come in with like the Razer headphones. They'd be like, "Oh, yeah, we'll let you in. Are you Indian? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're a gamer first, aren't you?" I feel like they would let me in, but
gamers for the win.
Gamers, dude. Yeah, but yeah, I should have just chose another job, dude. But this job has its ups and downs. The downs being that you don't get paid. So is it a job?
That's like a real low down, bro.
Yes.
Like that's like down.
But But at the same time, the Tigers, right? The Tigers, right? What are the Tigers doing for us, though? Nothing. They're not paying taxes. They're not contributing to the GDP. There's 200 of them left. We might as well just get rid of them. Right? Even in the article, they were like, they fought hard. What they put? We will lose the battle we have been fighting hard for. So what? So what if you do?
Facts.
I mean, you just, yeah. Do we need the Tigers? Do we?
You lost me over there.
All I'm saying is that
Hey,
it's
we need for the ecology, man. The ecosystem, man. If not, be in balance, we die, man.
what ecosystem? The one that we destroyed already? The one that's already gone?
Nothing happened. Hi.
Listen, you said yourself, it's more about self, right? And it's about like
Nope.
accepting that these
It's not
tigers,
about
accepting that these tigers are gonna go away.
no.
They're
Facts.
gonna go away. You just gotta accept it, and you gotta be like, you know what? In the end, these tigers they're extinct now, but when they were around, they weren't even like contributing. Like, what were they bringing people to Zunagar? There was other freaking animals in Zunagar, not only the tigers. You don't have to pay the tiger tax for Zunagar. You know, I should be president for the country, and I should just all the endangered species. I should like solve it by getting rid of them. I dealt with the endangered species problem by just getting rid of them.
Facts. No, the way I see it is, right?
True, yeah,
All right. What you like put someone in a cage with a lion, right? What's gonna happen? Lion's gonna rip him to fucking shreds, right? So why the fuck do you need lions? They're dangerous, bro. You know, you really don't fucking need them.
Yeah, if people do get attacked in farmlands with predators, they do run into predators. But that was a bit, by the way. I do love the tigers. How many times did I backtrack like this? With the duck nose and now with the tigers? Listen. I love the tigers. I was just kidding. That was a joke. It make fun. All right, new low podcast. We talk about the load. We don't need the tigers, but we got it. It's nice to have them. You know, we don't need them at this point, but we should keep them. I think it's not a bad idea to keep them around. All right. Maybe we can start selling tigers legally in the future. But yes, Awang Rasao RIP, 8 shots. He got lit up.
8 shots. He got lit on fire, bro. God damn. 8 shots. Why the fuck would he need 8 shots?
It's kind of fucked.
And he survived that shit too.
Yeah, Awang
That dude's
Rasao was
built
a
different.
fighter.
True hero.
Yeah, we need more tigers
built
like
different.
this guy. Awang Rasao.
Man.
The presence of tigers in the forest is a key to a healthy ecosystem which we, as humans, are dependent on to survive. Our life depends on a healthy forest to absorb the carbon dioxide, blah blah blah, the fucking propaganda that they spread, carbon dioxide bullshit. We don't need the forest. That's a hoax. That's a hoax. The rainforest doesn't convert carbon dioxide to oxygen. The plants take at night, what you think the plants do? They fucking consume carbon dioxide that they made, alright? It's a hoax. It's hypocritical. They're like, oh, they make oxygen. Yeah, they use it too at night. Okay, it's all a
Right.
hoax. Oxygen comes from space.
Yeah. No, what? Wait, what? I fucking agreed
Didn't
with
know?
you for a second. No,
You didn't know?
no, bro. Man, honestly, I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in oxygen or none of that, bro. You can't even see it. Like, fuck, it's not even there, bro.
Yeah, it comes from space, right?
Bro, I don't even think space is real either.
Oxygens are aliens, bro.
Oh man.
Bro,
Aliens.
have you ever wondered? Speaking of
Invisible
space,
Mhm.
speaking of space, have you ever wondered like what would happen? Right? You know how we're orbiting around the sun. What would happen if we just dropped in
Drop.
space? Like the planet
Oh,
drops. It
right.
stops spiraling
Drops,
around.
yeah.
So
Spiraling
for the
around.
planet to drop, you need an object with a great mass, like I guess below the
Yeah.
planet. Even though space is relative, so it's gonna hard to tell which is X,
Like a
which is
black
Y.
hole, basically.
Yeah, we'll need a black hole that's like under the planet, which is under above kind of doesn't apply in space because it's all relative at that point, relative to other solar systems and planets. But you'll need something to have the gravity. You're right, because right now we're spinning around the sun. Like maybe the Earth could drop into the sun if the sun suddenly like gets a high enough gravity, like it suddenly like fucking pulls everything in, and the Earth would like won't drop straight down. Probably it'll just drop in like a thing like that. It'll just be like a spiral that's closing in, kind of like a sink thing. I watch podcasts. I'm pretty smart about stuff, man. I watch Neil deGrasse Tyson. I watch Vsauce, bro. I know what space do. But if the planet drops, yeah, we'll die. We'll die before it even like actually drops because of the changes in the environment. Because we need the pressure, we need the air composition, we need the temperature. A lot of things that we kind of depend on to survive. But we'll die, and the planet will just go into a thing. We'll go into the thing that's pulling it. Got it?
Yep. Got it.
Ayub didn't get it.
Yeah.
Did you get it, Ayub?
I can't lie. I barely listen, but you know what? Just for the sake of the podcast, thank you for calling me out. You know what I'm saying?
The viewers, you know what? For the sake of the podcast, the viewers would get it, man. All right, the planet, the people will die. The people will die. That's the bottom line. That's all people care about. The people will die. If the planet drops, the people die. Now you get it?
Thank you for fucking summarizing,
just
bro.
sounded like some Italian dude. The people will
Hey,
die.
the people will die. They walk in here. They die. All right, let me read the last paragraph of this article. Let's see what propaganda they spread. Ironically, next year, 2022, is the year of the tiger. That's bullshit. Let us not let Awang Rasao's death be in vain. It is high. It is high time we strengthen our resolve as a nation to do all it takes to take down the poachers before we lose all our tigers and other wildlife. We must protect the Malayan tiger at all costs. Sophia Lim is an executive director and CEO of WWF Malaysia. There you go. She's fucking bought off by big wildlife.
Is she the one who wrote the article?
Yeah, Sophia Lim. You're calling her out.
Oh, yeah, real quick. So, Sophia Lim, we don't give a fuck about the tigers. Like, who cares? If they die, they die. Tell your people not to shoot the dude 8 times. The fuck was that for?
No, the poachers shot the tiger 8 times, not.
Oh,
we don't like the poacher.
Sorry, Sophia.
Sophia. We don't like the tigers being shot. We don't like anything being shot, and we don't want to save the tigers. We don't want violence against the tigers. We think poachers are bad, but we don't care about the tigers. Is that what we're saying? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't. Yeah. We don't like violence at the NewLowPod, but we do appreciate.
We don't do all that here.
The NewLowPod's logo has like a top air, right, on it, like a dead top air.
Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a semi wildlife environmental podcast, but at the same time, it's called NewLow, so we kind of have to accept that. I mean, the point of NewLow podcast is that there's always this decline in the ecosystem and wildlife. And there's nothing, this is just me, but I think there's nothing we can do about it. Because humans are not going to listen. Right?
Facts.
People are not going to listen. And we're just going to talk. That's what we're doing here at the NewLowPod. We're just talking. We're talking here. Forget about it.
We're exercising our rights. Freedom of speech.
Yeah. You're gonna bring up Donald Trump again, aren't you?
Yes, unban my boy. Twitter's been real boring without him.
What is he doing now? Where is he at?
He's doing some
I really don't know.
Is he on
hosting stuff, it seems.
On what?
I was hosting some event the other day.
Live event.
Yeah, for this one old ladies association kind of thing. Sorry, kind of funny.
So he's gone back and he's gone to the old-fashioned way of communication now.
Oh yeah.
Dude's writing letters.
Smoke signal.
He's just yelling in the streets. What does Donald Trump even fucking yell? I don't even know what he yells. Climate change ain't real. It just gets warm. It's the weather. What you fucking talking about? If it's get hot, you don't say it's climate change. Climate be changing. I don't know
bro, that's what the sun's for. Like the fuck.
Yeah, it's just
the sun makes you hot.
Screaming about the sun. But Ayub, you know about the Donald Trump live event thing?
Say what?
Donald Trump did an event.
Like a few days ago. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'm not a
Oh, it
fan of
was
politics.
was it online,
I
Ganesh?
try.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It
So,
was.
Oh, it wasn't like a thing
No, no,
like
no.
a.
People were there. No, no, people were there. People were there. It was not online. It was a live thingy.
Oh,
but I didn't watch it because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really into politics. I really don't care for politics. You know, I only tried to learn it last year because I tried to piss people off. Like, you know, I knew a lot of people hated Trump, so
Yeah.
but like once I did a tiny bit of research, he's not that bad of a dude. You know,
he really
maybe he
isn't.
says some fucked up shit, but he's a good president, bro. I don't know why y'all hating.
He really isn't. I like Donald Trump. He's funny.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah,
man.
He's funny.
Like he didn't
he's hilarious.
provoke any wars, dude.
Facts.
Yeah, Biden. I think Biden is starting a bit of wars here and there, which is kind of fun too. I mean, war brings out innovation, so maybe Biden's up to something, even though it's
Wait,
not the
what?
best. Yeah, war brings out innovation,
Bro,
man. All of our biggest development came from World War One and World War Two. All right, who you kidding? Either World War Three is gonna be like, either World War Three is gonna result in flying cars, or no cars at all, because everybody's gonna die. It's either two outcomes from World War Three, but it's exciting. Either way, it's exciting. Nobody likes stagnation when nothing is fucking happening. It's boring. It's boring. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants peace. Like, if you think about it. What's so
What?
exciting about peace? It's not human nature to want peace, bruh. It's human nature to have fun. And war is kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Isn't it?
yeah, you time to go
I-
Twitter and cancel that shit.
Yeah, we gotta cancel it, dude, bro. This is enough.
It's
Not
kind
only-
of fun. It's
Set
kind
it
of
up.
fun to bayonet a guy or shoot a guy and be like, oh,
What?
wow.
Provoke your freedom of speech.
Yo, time out,
Just-
bro. Time out, bro. Whoa, whoa,
It's a joke. It's a joke. Please, YouTube. Listen, YouTube.
bro.
I'm doing it.
YouTube.
I'm doing it.
YouTube, listen.
Hashtag.
Don't. Dude, that would be my fucking worst nightmare. YouTube just takes this whole operation down. They'd be like, yeah, you're basically worse than Donald Trump. And we don't want you on the fucking platform. If you want to fucking talk, you can do that outside of this fucking platform. I think he's still on YouTube though, unless he got his channel fucking deleted. Trumpy.
How is he gonna watch over 18 videos now without an account? What's happening?
I mean, our episode 1 was freaking age restricted. NewLowPod episode 1.
For
I'm
what?
not sure why. I think it was age restricted because of you, dude. You were talking about like some risque stuff. I mean, not like sexually, but risque as in conspiratorial. Is conspiratorial
Oh.
conspiracy, or is it like it's like an office thing? It's, I don't know what conspiratorial sounds like an office thing. Hand me the fucking conspiratorial for today. I don't know English, bro. English is not my first language. I speak the animals. That's kind of racist. I shouldn't have done that.
No, man, it's freaking knuckles, man.
But hey, I'm already knee deep, man. What the fuck? What's another like inch? Conspiratorial meaning. Relating or
Suggestive
suggest.
or a secret
Okay,
plan.
so yeah, he gave me a sly conspiratorial wink. No one says that. Google, nobody says he gave me a sly conspiratorial wink. All right. What is this
Oh.
example? Jeez. There was
We're gonna
several.
go soon.
All right, we're gonna wrap up soon too. This pod has been a long time.
Yeah.
All right. We're supposed to talk about Myanmar, but that's
But nah, we
there's
already
there's a lot of developments and it's actively happening. But what is happening in Myanmar? Let me just give like a one sentence thing. It's bad. It's bad. What's happening in Myanmar is bad.
really bad.
It's
People die.
basically a reawakening of history. Like back then, the military was running the country, but then democracy won, and now the military is taking over the country again by force. And the people are like, we ain't having this shit, and they're having like a little civil war dispute thing with the military, and that's the main thing that's happening. And people are dying, people are fighting, and some people are dying. They want freedom. They want freedom. And people, yeah, we'll cover because there's a lot of developments in Myanmar, and we'll see what happens there. We'll talk about that next week. We'll talk about the pangolin. Pangolin spotlight is also next week. I think we'll do 2 topics next week because we did 2 today, and we're almost an hour, so that's good. But yeah, we'll talk about those 2 things. You really haven't heard of a pangolin?
Mm-mm. I have no idea what that is.
It's kind of like an armadillo, but
Bro,
like a dragon armadillo.
dragon.
You know what?
No, don't look it up, bro. What the fuck? You can't look it up. It's for next week. Save it. Save the
You
excitement.
know what? I will. All right. I was about to look it up, but
Save the excitement, bro.
let's stop.
We're gonna
I,
do
I was,
You know what? Yo, are you time to cancel
Yeah.
the session, man?
we got to, bro. This guy said
All
too
right,
much.
since we're getting to the end of the podcast, let me just clarify a few things. One, what was the first thing I said was controversial? The Chinese thing? I don't think I said
The
something besides
Datok thing, right?
the Datoks was the second one. The first one was something else. Indians. I do think that Indians do drink a lot, but that being said, I'm just talking about some of them. All right? Okay, am I cleared? Am I cleared out my name?
That's-
Am I
you're-
uncanceled?
You're just racist, bro.
I'm not.
No.
I am, but I'm a good racist. I'm a
Yo, listen.
I'm a
Sorry, man. You're gonna get cancelled, man.
I
Right
drink
now, man.
sometimes.
Twitter.
I drink sometimes, and I'm like, is this a race thing? And then I'm in my head, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is. I drink a whole bottle, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And Ayub's canceling me right now as we speak. But okay, yeah, for real.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
canceling you.
uncancel. I'm uncanceling myself now. I think the problem with the Indians locally is an issue that we have to deal with, and it's a real issue that we have to get to and understand, because it's a multi-layered issue. And I'm not saying the people itself is the issue. No, I'm saying the situation that they're in is an issue, and we have to. I want to say rehabilitate gangsters and gangsterism. We have to deal with that issue because it's a real thing that's happening right now as we speak, and people are in it. And people are dying too. I think maybe they're fighting, maybe they're not. But the uncancellation is that it's a problem. It is, and we have to fucking look at it and solve it. Second one, the Chinese datoks. They're laundering money and they're doing illegal stuff. Okay, I respect that. Go on. I respect that you're doing illegal things. Go on. And a lot of you are Chinese, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, that was just an observation. It's not a racial. It's not a. It's not a
Yo,
racial.
Ayub, I did it, Ayub.
It's not a racial
You tweet it
thing.
out, bro. I'm gonna retweet it right now.
It's not.
Yeah,
a,
right. Go, let's go.
Fuck the Chinese datoks. Indians are drunks. The Malayan tiger can go extinct. What's the Borneo forest? How much does it contribute to the GDP? How much does the Borneo forest contribute? Let's cut it down. Cut it all down. Put skyscrapers, build housing. We don't need the forest. We don't need the rainforest. Oxygen comes from space. The plant's gonna
Right.
use the oxygen that they make at night. Look it up. It's C4 transpiration. C4 respiration plants. They use oxygen at night. Alright? They use oxygen at night. It's all a hoax. It's not
Shit.
real. We don't need the rainforest. We don't need it. In Singapore, they're making
Let's
oxygen.
go.
In Singapore, they're making oxygen. We don't need the rainforest. Cut it down. Cut it down. Cut all the rainforest down. We just replace it with cheap housing. Palm plantations. We need more. We can't stop with palm plantations. We need more palm oil. Because there's not enough of palm oil. We need more palm oil plantation. Cut down the Borneo forest. Cut it down. And Terengganu, I heard there's a rainforest in Terengganu. I don't care about it. Replace it with a palm oil plantation. Maybe call the palm oil plantation what the forest was named, because nobody gave a shit anyway. And cut it down. Pangolins, let's get rid of them too. They're not helping. The Borneo pygmy elephants, there's like 5 of them. It's like two of them, three of them left. Fucking just euthanize them. Just put them out their misery. African elephants, there's still a lot of those, so we can kill them without worrying. The million tigers, 200. 200 of them left, I think. The last time we checked, 200 million tigers. Let them be, but if you see one, kill it, cause it can kill you. Kill it before it kills you. What else, Ganesh? What else I not cover yet? What else?
You gave us a bunch of reasons
Yo,
to
that's
get
it.
canceled, bro. Like
I was
what's happening,
clearing my name. I'm clearing my name. All right. I'm just
No, you're
clarifying.
against the one.
I'm clarifying what I said.
You're doomed,
That-
man.
And
You're doomed.
also the New Low podcast, a new direction. We're not gonna cuss. We're gonna be slightly more serious. Next week we'll be slightly more serious. And the third point is a new intro, maybe. I don't know. I just made that up. Actually, dude, I'm thinking about making a freaking pangolin rap song.
You
That's,
can do it, man.
Uh-huh. What you guys thinking?
I
Do
think
it,
you
man.
shouldn't.
Done it well.
I'll take that. I like 50%. Ayub says no, Ganesh says yes. So that's a 50% approval rating. And I'll take that as I'll do it. I'll do that. So next week, pangolin, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys have anything to clarify? Because I feel like you guys did something there.
Man.
Nah.
I feel like you guys did something.
You Gucci.
You guys. What's the title of this episode?
Can't get that shit cancelled.
Yeah.
Well, should it just be like Dashan gets cancelled? It's
People
kinda
liking
weird.
this shit, dude.
What?
People liking this shit.
I need to check this tweet.
man.
Hold up. I need to check this tweet. This is live. I need to fucking go on Twitter. Why am I being cancelled? I haven't even aired this episode. I haven't even fucking public. I haven't even practiced my rights. Free speech rights.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm trending on Twitter. I have everybody's canceling me.
Wow. Just posted a tweet. It got almost 10,000 replies. Whoa.
He got 5
Oh.
likes, but he only posted this like what 2 minutes, 4 minutes, and he already has 5 likes. I don't even know.
You
Wow. New Low podcast. Dashan gets cancelled. All right. You guys have any closing statements that now you guys that canceled me? You guys have any plans?
Honestly, I was about to expose how you're low-key transphobic, but I'll leave that for another day. You know.
We'll leave that for another
Yes.
day.
Because both
Leave
you
for
are
another
cancelled,
day.
man. Hey,
Ganesh,
shall I delete this tweet or what?
nah, leave it up. It's good publicity for the fucking pod.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Dashan gets cancelled. That's the fucking title. Cool.
Facts.
Cool.
Oh, man.
This will be the last podcast episode before I fucking get terminated. But hey, in the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it, so don't worry about it. No, I don't think that's my video thing. The podcast thing is this has been a new low. Man, it makes sense every time. I love how it makes sense. This has been a new low. My name is Dashan and Ganesh Ram. My name is not Ganesh Ram. My co-host, Monkey Boy Ganesh Ram, Ayub Jamal. You guys take the floor.
Yeah.
Plug your shit, maybe.
Yeah, just follow on in Twitter, man. It's freaking monkey 7007. Insta is all that.
We're just waiting for Ayub. Are you there?
My fucking mic was muted. Oh my god. You know what? Nah.
No, we
I'm
got-
actually kind of happy with it.
Do
I
it
said
all
some
again.
fucked up shit.
What'd you say?
No, I'm not gonna repeat it.
Say it again.
I don't have any social media platforms. If you're gonna if you want to write me a letter, that's cool. If you want to be my pen pal, that's also cool.
Call
I'm just
back.
lonely. Times are tough.